Hey everyone, welcome back, and I am very excited to be able to share that I got my first Rolex GMT. I had asked for this several months ago from one of the 80s that I work with, and they had said that the GMTs are one of the more difficult pieces to get in, which is fine. I've gotten other pieces in the meantime. I let the 80 know that I was going to be by one weekend, and then when I stopped by to say hello, they actually said that they had something from the list of watches that I want. Lo and behold, they walk out with this. So I'm super excited to be able to unbox this and show you guys which one this is. Let's go ahead and get going. We have the box right here, typical Rolex box. Inside we have the green Rolex box, and then inside the green Rolex box we have the Rolex GMT Master II, the 126710 BLNR, or otherwise known as the Batman. So there it is in all its glory. For this particular GMT, I actually prefer it on the Oyster bracelet rather than the Jubilee. All the other GMT2s I actually prefer on the Jubilee, but for some reason, I think with this black and blue combination, the Oyster bracelet actually looks better, at least in my opinion. Inside the box, we have the watch, we have the tags down here, bag here, we have the warranty card, warranty booklet, and then the instruction manual for the Oyster Perpetual GMT Master II. We have the black and blue bezel, bi-directional bezel here. Since it is a GMT, you can tell time from 2 different time zones. But the fun thing about these GMTs is that you can actually tell time from 3 different time zones. I'll get into that a little bit later. This is a screw down crown. It's got 100 meters of water resistance, 70 hours of power reserve. It is stainless steel. You get the Oyster bracelet here. This doesn't have a glide lock or an easily moved micro adjust. Inside the clasp, there actually is a micro adjustment you can see in there. And so you can lengthen it or tighten it by a little bit. Why don't we talk about the GMT function a little bit? So if you look here, we have the GMT hand, we have the normal time, and then we have the bezel. When setting the date, you're actually moving the hour hand, and that's just at the hour in your local time zone. What you should do is, if you pull out all the way, you can see that the GMT hand and the hour hand move together when you're setting the minute. What you should do is you should set the time zone that you want. If I want a time zone, say 3 hours ahead, say it's 3 o'clock right now, and then I want it to be 6 o'clock. I want to set it to a place that's 3 hours ahead. Once I set it to 6 o'clock with the GMT hand, I would then move the hour hand back and put it at the 3 o'clock here. And then now in my local time, it is 3 o'clock. And then in the second time zone, it is 6 o'clock. And then for the third time zone, you would set the indicator however many hours before or ahead that you want before that. So it can actually track 3 time zones. On here, this is military time, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 14 is like in the PM. Definitely a fun piece. Let's go ahead and dig into the measurements. It should be 40 millimeters for the case diameter, but the bezel does stick out. So this will probably read a little bit higher. So I'm seeing 40.6, but again, it is a little bit higher because the bezel does protrude off the side of the case. We look at the height or the thickness, saying 11.9 for the thickness. Lug to lug, I'm seeing 47.8. And between the lugs is 20. And then the bracelet starts at 19.4 and tapers down to 15.4. A very nice taper on the piece. Reasonably sized dimension, feels great on the wrist. Why don't we go ahead and check the weight? So this comes in at 152 grams. Definitely not too heavy, but it is hefty. You definitely feel the presence on the wrist. Let's check out the accuracy. So I'm seeing this in between -1 to +1 seconds per day. Great on the accuracy as what I would expect from a Rolex. Next, let's go ahead and check out the lume. So Rolex in general has fantastic lume. This piece is no different. You can see here that it's got the chromolite that teal color. Definitely you'll be able to read the time very well in dim lighting. Let's go ahead and throw it on the wrist. All right, there it is on the wrist. I mean, it definitely feels very nice, great proportions. I love the color. The blue and the black work so well together. I do think I will try to get a couple other GMTs maybe later down the line, but this is definitely one of the ones that I have been wanting for a while. What do you all think about the GMT Master II, or otherwise known as the Batman? Is this a piece that you're a fan of? Would you rather get a different GMT? Curious to know your thoughts. Please leave them in the comments. Thanks again for stopping by. And if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.